News News 4. This is breaking news.
We are interrupting programming briefly to bring you some breaking news right now. We have a high-speed chase developing in the Oklahoma City metro area. Oklahoma City Police in pursuit of this suspect vehicle. Let's begin by checking in with Air Comfort Solutions, Chopper 4, and Mason Dunn. Mason, what can you tell us?
Right now, we're still northbound I-35, and this road, Industrial Road, is the next road coming up, and there's not an exit here, so he's going to have to keep going northbound, but there is an exit on Highway 33.
Yeah, you'll be getting into the Guthrie population pretty soon. It'll be interesting to see if he decides to stay on I-35 or maybe veer off and take his chances in Guthrie. At this point, as you look out your dash, Mason, do you see any vehicles on the ground? I mean, OHP certainly has troopers stationed along I-35 in this area, and we know law enforcement agencies work together on chases like these that wind through more than one county.
Yeah, I don't see anybody on the ground. They're waiting on Air One to catch up, and this guy slowed down just a little bit, but he's also still passing cars on the shoulder. And we're gonna see what goes on here, and they just getting off the highway.
He's exiting. Yeah, are we at Highway 33 here?
Okay, do you have him inside? Because I'll climb. Oh, I got you. Okay,
yep.
I'll climb up.
He's right there. Now he's on the median. He just crashed into the speed limit sign, and that is going to be trouble for that suspect vehicle. Looks like he's coming to a stop.
Gonna bail.
And he's stepping out of the driver's side door, reaching inside to grab a little something, reaching in again, and taking off. Okay, really? Is he going to go into this vehicle a third time?
So.
Okay, now he's getting back in the car. He probably took a little quick look around, didn't see any law enforcement on the ground there, and now back in the driver's seat of this chase car. Law enforcement on the scene. We may have Guthrie police here, possibly Logan County Sheriff's deputy. We have guns drawn. That looks like a Logan County deputy vehicle right there. He's backing up toward his squad car, and the suspect still in the driver's seat. We see some movement on those front tires, so there's a chance he may decide he's going to take off from here.
Yeah, Allie, you're doing a great job. Sorry, I've been trying to listen to them.
Hey, man, keep it in the air. No big deal. We're all in this together. Logan County Sheriff's deputies, I see 3 vehicles at this point. All of them have their weapons drawn, taking cover behind their own squad cars. We see the speed limit sign beneath the chase car here, so he may have tried to kind of jimmy his way out of that situation, but having no luck so far, and I don't think he's hit the gas in the last 30 seconds or so. He seems to be, in his own way, giving up.
Disabled. Yeah, he's not giving up, though. You saw him grab something, get back in the car.
He's moving the steering wheel. That steering wheel is moving. I see the front wheels making a turn.
Yeah.
But so far, he's not giving it any gas, so they're going to wait him out at this point. We got some long guns in the mix, and it looked like one of those law enforcement officers hopped into his suspect vehicle. They may be trying to pin him in at this point. See, all of those suspect cars are kind of behind him. They may want to put one of their vehicles between him and freedom.
Yeah, he, like I said, high rate of speed, got off the highway, just couldn't make the turn in this car and crashed. As you can see right there, I don't know how much damage is done to the car, but the windows are so dark on this car, you cannot see inside. So, unfortunately, with guns out right now, I can't sit in a hover. I don't want to be a target. So we're still we're just going to have to move and do an orbit here. And I keep moving just like Air One is. Air One's doing a left orbit. I'm doing a right orbit. They're down below me a little bit.
So Air One, Oklahoma City Police helicopter on the scene now. At this point, they were finally able to catch up.
They arrived on the scene right as he got off the highway. So they were able to see him crash out, and were able to get eyes on him. So.
Okay, we see 5
right now,
law enforcement vehicles, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We got a dozen law enforcement vehicles on the scene here. Sort of a standoff situation developing along Highway 33, just off the exit to I-35. Now, I can see in that driver's side, does not look like he is sitting in that front seat. Maybe has climbed into the back, or maybe we're getting a little glare there off the front windshield. No indications that there's a passenger in this vehicle. We saw the driver get out of the driver's side 3 times before then he turned around, got back in the vehicle, shut the door, and we've got kind of a standoff situation unfolding here right along Highway 33 between Logan County Sheriff's deputies and a number of other law enforcement on the scene here trying to get this chase suspect to give up.
Yeah, we're just at a standstill right now. We saw him get out of the car. We had a description. He got back, grabbed something, got back in the car. So that's a good observation. Doesn't look like he's in the front seat. So
hard to tell with those windows. They are so dark.
Yeah, the windows are so dark. You cannot see in this vehicle at all. So right now we're just at a standstill. He's coming out. Hopefully he's giving up. There we go.
Hands up. All right, suspect appears to be giving up. Oh, please, back in the driver's side door again. The brake lights are on. I see a brake light lighting up. When will this thing come to an end?
Yeah, we don't know. It's a bad situation out here right now. It's the traffic's not too bad, but it is blocking traffic getting off of I-35. There's a lot of people around. You got a store right here that he was trying to run to in the beginning.
Well, and you can certainly appreciate the predicament of these law enforcement officers. I mean, here they are, guns drawn, trying to take their suspect into custody, but gosh, there are a lot of civilians around here. We're on right off of a busy highway and on a busy intersection, State Highway 33. There's a ton of people going in and out of Guthrie. I, again, see the steering wheel is moving. If you look at those front tires, they are turning. This guy might just be out of his mind or something.
Yep. Yeah, we don't know. Steve tells me that the door just opened a little bit just for a second. Now we have officers on the east side now blocking the road. They're blocking all the traffic from even going
Good.
by,
yep.
as you can see right there.
Sure.
So
yep.
Hopefully this guy will give up.
And it's such a dangerous situation for law enforcement as those windows are so dark. They are apprehensive to approach this vehicle because they just don't know what's going on inside. I mean, we've been watching this suspect car for 30 minutes now, and we don't even know if there's anyone else in the car. You can't see in those windows. It's hard to know what kind of danger might be on the other side of that dark tint.
Yeah, Allie, we all like dark tint on our windows.
Here he's out again. Okay, making a call.
Car door's opening again.
Making a call. He looks like he's got his hands up. He looked to be making a phone call, or maybe possibly setting the camera to record the interaction between him and law enforcement. He's got hands up, and he appears to be talking with law enforcement right now.
They're probably giving him commands. Right now, they're probably telling him, keep your hands up, walk backwards. They'll tell him to get on his knees and eventually get on his stomach.
Kicking the bumper.
Imagine. So I just hope he keeps his hands up, doesn't try to reach for anything or anything like that.
Well, and I sure hope there's no one else in that car. You know, they just don't know what could be in the back seat, who could be in the back seat. That's a taser, it looks like. We got tasers,
yes.
Guns, and there we go. Now he's in police custody, and it still does not appear that there's anyone coming outside of that car, but you can see law enforcement checking in the back seat, making sure that all their guys stay safe while they get their suspect in custody. Wow, what a doozy of a high-speed chase. Mason, great job tracking with this guy from the area of May and Hefner in Oklahoma City all the way into Logan County, up nearly into Guthrie at 100 miles an hour. We've got the police dog on the scene and dozens of police officers.
Yeah, Allie, thanks. Got to give it up to Steve Johnson, who's cameraman, for tracking this car down on the highway when everybody lost it. So good job there. Good job, Air One. You know, listening to us on the radio and getting here and making the calls on the police radio. So it all ended out good.
Yeah, and as far as we can tell, no injuries to report. No injuries on the highway, no injuries among law enforcement, and certainly a number of agencies working together to get their suspect in custody. We'll have a full wrap-up on this situation coming up on News 4 at noon. And now back to regular programming.